Hello everybody, it's me Azariyah, welcome back to my channel. Last night, I found out that there's this blind artist called John Brambick. Like, that's crazy, right? He used to be able to see, he lost his vision at age 30, and he paints people by filling out their features and just painting what he feels. Did you know, if you're blind, you could tell a whole person's face from just the way they feel? I did not know that. That made me think of this social experiment. So imagine that you have become visually impaired after all these years you've been on Earth. The doctor tells you your vision will gradually restore itself over the course of a year. So, you find somebody, and you fill them out, and they are fine. And you start going out with them, you get to know them, and they're down, chill, lit, funny, goofy, silly, sensible, courageous, honest, loyal, patient, loving, kind, caring, everything you ever wanted. And as your vision gradually restores, eventually one day you're able to make out kind of like colors in blurs, and you see that their skin is light, and you're like, woo woo, because that's your preference in this thought experiment. Imagine that your preference is light skin. As your vision restores more and more, your skin tone just seems to get darker and darker the more your vision is restored, darker and darker, until one day your vision is restored enough for you to see that they're actually dark skin, and they were actually dark skin the whole time. Now, what do? Would you leave that person because your preference is light skin? A colorist would say, yes, I would now at this point leave this person. But why? Why would a colorist say no to a dark skin person who's completely identical to a light skin person? Why would they do that? So I thought maybe we should use a few case studies. The first case study I'm pulling up today is Mr. Glock 9. Now Mr. Glock 9 said this in an interview.
Well, yeah, ain't gonna lie, I know I'm ugly too.
You think you're ugly?
Little piece. I'm black as fuck, right? I'm black.
Yeah, black is beautiful though, man.
So I know if I fuck with a black, we gonna have a black baby. So? I ain't with that.
Why?
Cause I'm already black as fuck.
So?
I can't. No.
Well, I mean, this is an interesting thing. You know what I mean? Like, so if you have a baby, you don't want your baby to be the same complexion as you? Mm. Why?
Like, this a dark shade. Hell nah. I can't have.
Mr. Glock 9 doesn't seem to know why exactly he wants a light-skinned female, except for the fact that he wants a light-skinned baby, and he has no idea why he wants that either. He has no clear reason. Like, he couldn't give me a clear reason, which kind of disappointed me, because I was trying to find out for real, like, why are colorists colorists. I had to sit there and figure it out for myself. And this is what I saw. I want to present to you what Glock 9 said. I'm ugly. I want a light-skinned female. I am dark-skinned. I don't want my baby to have dark skin like me. These are 4 things that Glock 9 said. Like, I want to show you what this sentence, what this combination of words means to me. This is what I'm hearing. If he thinks he's ugly and he's dark skinned, he thinks that dark skin is ugly. Dark skin equals ugly. Therefore, we can also conclude light skin equals pretty. This is in the head of Glock 9, okay? This is what I think. Whoa. Someone can take this video out of context. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's take that sentence. Let's take those 4 statements that Glock 9 said earlier and substitute light skin and pretty and dark skin and ugly. So this is what the sentence reads. I am ugly. I want a pretty female. I am ugly. I don't want my baby to be ugly like me. What Glock 9 is trying to say here, even though he wasn't able to communicate it, is that he hates his own skin and he wouldn't want to pass that on to his baby. Now I want to talk about Ephesians 5:33 because you know me at every single video.
But no rest, she get slapped. And it from my man. About to play with these bands. About to play with these bands.
It says, however, each one of you must also love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. Each man must love his wife, his partner, as he loves himself. So if you don't love yourself, you can't love your partner. If you don't love your own dark skin, you can't love your partner. So obviously Glock 9's logic here is flawed. That skin color preference is based on his own self-hate. To love your wife, you must first love yourself. So if your preference for your wife is based on your own self-hate, you're doing it wrong.
You say you love me, now I'm not lying. Say I love you too, but I need something different.
Sorry. I'm sure everyone's heard of the saying, iron sharpens iron, and that's how it is. You're supposed to sharpen each other. You're going to be strong in areas that each other are weak. So you learn from each other and you improve each other, and basically what you do is you make up for each other's weaknesses. Glock 9 thinks that's what he's doing. He wants his wife's light skin to make up for his dark skin, but he's got something wrong here. The problem is, dark skin was never a weakness. That's where his logic is flawed. Dark skin is not an imperfection. It's not something that needs to be fixed. period. So I was like, okay, what do I do next? I still don't know why. So why are colorists colorists? I took another case study, and that was Kodak Black. When Kodak Black was asked about his preference for light-skinned women, this is what he said.
I just said I don't like women with my complexion. I like light-skinned women. I want you to...
Boy, if you
light-skinned women. I want you to be lighter than me. I love African-American women, but I just don't like my skin complexion. Black people, my complexion, we too gutter. Light-skinned women, they more sensitive, you know?
Some dark-skinned women out here sensitive.
No, they too tough. They too tough. Light-skinned women, we could break them down more easy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Okay, so he thinks he can break them down more easily. Like, what does that mean? So I looked it up. Yeah, the last time I checked, a relationship was to build each other up. People who break other people down are abusive. That's abuse. So I looked up the definition of emotional abuse, and it says it is any abusive behavior which isn't physical, which may include verbal aggression, intimidation, manipulation, and humiliation, which most often unfolds as a pattern of behavior over time that aims to diminish another person's sense of identity, dignity, and self-worth, which often results in anxiety. The aim of emotional abuse is to diminish another person, to break them down. Because diminish is another word for breaking down. That sounds like you're looking for an abuse victim, not a spouse. Ciao. Anyways.
What? Child. Anyway, so
then I was like, fine. Celebrities don't know what they're saying. So let me go to some people who are just normal, everyday guys and girls like me. So I turned to the infamous trend of YouTube public interviews, light skin versus dark skin. And I went there to see what kind of reasons they were giving as to why. This is what they had to say.
is that?
It's just a preference. I mean, it's not a preference, it's just, well, yeah, preference.
That's obviously not an answer.
Why light skin?
I just know, because I'm light skinned, I like light skin couples.
That wasn't an answer either.
Do you guys prefer light skin girls or dark skin girls?
Light skin.
Why?
I don't know, light skin.
What was the reason? There could be a reason why you prefer light skin.
I just like light skin.
What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason?
I don't know. Cause I want my baby to come out lighter than me. What?
Oh, lighter than you. So why not a chocolate baby?
Why not a chocolate baby?
Yeah.
Well, it really depends on her though, to be honest.
Okay.
If got good hair, I don't care what color.
Okay, so that's like a, I don't know, that's just what's going on in the world, I guess. Everybody want kids with pretty hair. So that's why y'all prefer light-skinned women. But not all light-skinned women is mixed.
No, I ain't say that. Nah, I care about her. I don't know what he just like her. I don't know. I just like light skin.
That video didn't work. No one gave an answer, so I'm gonna try a different video.
Okay, why brown skin? You got a reason?
No.
boy, if you
Light skin. Light skin.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Why? Y'all got reasons?
Dark skin can hold it down though.
Holding it down means to maintain somebody or hold them down. So basically to keep someone committed to you. If dark skins can hold it down and light skins can't hold it down, then that means that there should be no light skins who've held down a relationship until marriage. I don't need to tell you that that's not true, so that reason doesn't stand. To me, it was weird because nobody could give a reason, yet everybody was the same kind of vague. It just feels like at one point in time, all the black people were put in a school where they were taught to be colorists and then released and then like had their memory wiped. Just like, I don't know, like, because no one seems to be able to remember when it happened, but it happened. So I was like, what happened? Like, what happened? What do these people have in common? It's like they all went to the exact same school. They did. I turned to psychology next. Here's what I got. Boys go through puberty between the ages of 10 and 17. These are the most formative years of their life. This is when most of their ideologies and preferences develop, according to psychology. So I thought, okay, somebody who's gone through puberty from 10 to 17, if I just pick the average age of that, let's just take 14. What happened to all of these people at age 14? What happened to them? And this is what I realized. They did all go to the exact same place. They all experienced the exact same thing at age 14. Do you know what that was? Black media. To prove this, let's say that somebody's 20 now, that means they were 14 around 2014, right? 2003, where you at? I looked at the most listened to genre. rap, and hip-hop came up. Now I chose rap because rap videos feature video girls. Now video girls are girls who are chosen only because of their beauty. And because these 14-year-olds are influenced by what they see in the media, I want to find out what was being told to them was beautiful at age 14. So I looked up on Google the top rap videos from 2014. That's them. These are them. I went through every single video that featured video girls where their faces were clearly in a cameo for being a video girl, not just people in the background, and I recorded the skin color of every single one. And it took me hours, so you better watch me go through it. Now, I understand that there's a bit of disparity around what dark skin actually means. When I Googled dark skin on Google, this is what I got. So this is what I'm going to call dark skin, this kind of skin tone. And I'm going to count how many dark skinned females there are in these videos. Up first we have Fight Night by the Migos. These are the girls in the video. The second song, Anaconda. This was every girl in the Anaconda music video. Next, Gas Pedal by Sage Gemini. This is every girl in the Gas Pedal video. Next, Cut Her Off by K-Camp. This is every video girl in the K-Camp video. Next, YG, Who Do You Love? I love the storyline in this video. YG leaves this girl at home to go party with these girls. So that's every girl in that YG video. Man of the Year by Schoolboy HQ is up next. And this is every girl from the Schoolboy HQ video. Main Chick is the next song. Guys, when I first saw this music video, I was like, she looks like me. Like, I'm darker than I look. I know I look like this skin color on camera, but I look darker in real life. I really do. I thought that she looked a bit like me. This is every girl in the Main Chick video. Next is All Now by Ty Dolla Sign. And this is every girl in Ty Dolla Sign's video. I Won by Future. This is every girl in Future's video. Handsome and Wealthy, another entry by the Migos. And here's every girl the Migos featured in the video. Love More by Chris Brown. The girls in this video were kind of harder to see because none of them had like proper up-close cameos, but this was every girl I saw in Chris Brown's video. Next is Trey Songz Nana, and this is every girl that was featured in Trey Songz video. Wiz Khalifa, You and Your Friends, and this is every girl that was featured in Wiz Khalifa's video. So, the grand total out of 130 girls, these are the darkest girls. That's less than 1%. Okay, just saying, this is the distribution of skin tones globally. So for dark skins to be 1%, when this is the case, you can't tell me that's not an issue.
So I was just editing, and basically it looks like I'm trying to say that being exposed to colourist media is the reason why people are colourist, but that's not actually true, because there's so many people who've been exposed to it and chose not to be colourist and instead chose to expose this colorism, like all the people on YouTube who do those videos about colorism. At the end of the day, no matter how much media is presented to you, although that is the reason a lot of people take and keep for their colorism, it is still a choice. You still have to choose whether you're going to believe what you're presented with. Don't believe it. Don't buy into the colourist lies. Make that choice.
As black people, we need to begin shifting our culture to align with the reality of who we are. We need our culture to reflect who we are. And I understand that it gets better. It's getting better. There are more and more dark skins in videos. Apparently, I don't keep up to date with videos, but apparently colorism is becoming better. There are more dark skins in videos and stuff. Anytime I see a video, I don't notice there being more dark skins. To be honest, I don't really watch music videos that often, so I don't know, you guys can tell me in the comments what's going on with that. Everybody is beautiful. Every skin colour is equally beautiful, and colorism just needs to be healed from our community, one music video at a time, one outspoken person at a time, one person pointing out when they see it at a time, one person correcting their friend at a time. It takes all of us together as a community to do it. So all you need to do if you want to help is just start pointing it out, start holding people accountable. That doesn't mean go around criticising, judging and demeaning people or looking down on them for their views, because that's not going to help anybody. When you go and criticise somebody, they're not going to learn from that. You need to build them up. The same way they broke you down, you need to build them up. What broke us down, the black community. You need to build them up. Focus on the positive. Forgive them in your heart and focus on helping them. Don't focus on tearing them down because of what they believe. Focus on building their belief back up to where it should be. These people never have a good reason for their colorism. Do you know why? Because there's no good reason for colorism. There is never a good reason for colorism. Just like there's never a good reason for racism. Just like there's never a good reason for sexism, or because discrimination is always wrong and will never have a good reason.